singing, I feel independent. It changes my voice when I speak. I just need to let it out.
We strive to be the best that we can be. We strive to be the best that we can be.
The students have a variety of different reasons for being supported in the Learning Support Unit.
That could be things such as needing support to manage sensory issues or to successfully communicate, whether that's verbally or via the use of a communication device. It could be developing social skills and awareness in social situations to successfully relate to other people.
For some of the students to stay in a group, for instance, is a huge thing. Even just to be present and to participate. You know, all the boys want to be there. They will sit for an hour where they may not sit for 5 minutes for some other things.
Group situations can be really challenging for some of our students. It's quite a busy sensory environment for them, and it's completely out of their control, so it is understandable they may want to avoid that situation. But music and music making is so motivating for many of them that it's a really great tool to use to help them meet their therapeutic goals.
One more time! Play that song, the one that makes me go on and on, the one that makes me think of you. That's what you gotta do.
We have students in the group now who will be in the group for the whole session, who will sit within the group. And that might take a year or two to get there sometimes, but they started by popping their head in the door for 2 or 3 minutes.
That motivation to be in there and to be involved, that gives a great opportunity to experience that group situation, to become familiar with it, and over time to develop strategies and ways of managing that sort of situation, which is great personal growth and development for them.
I think music therapy does bring about real changes with some of the students, and like an example would be with George. Often when George, especially when he first came to us when he was younger, his speech he'd get very flustered and he'd lose his breath because he'd be so stuttery. But you know, he stood up at the concert last year in front of well over 100 people and sang a solo. Not a sign of breathlessness and real confidence. So it has a massive effect on some students' confidence.
There's only one thing that I sang in a concert, the Java Jive with Yo, Miss Megan Glass.
And what happened when you sang?
I feel so confident.
I think every year I have to look at my budget and how I'm going to spend money on specialists, and there's no doubt in my mind that we will squeeze money out somewhere. We will always have music therapy. I think it brings so much to the party, it brings so much to the boys, that is one of our most valued part of the weeks.
I was living this life on the wonderful mug, and I've had a run just knocking a jug, a slice of onion.